you describe your journey and struggles to become the third runner-up at the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant? What are the things that you would want to mention? And do you have a slight regret kind of a thing for not winning the first crown and all?
Wow, that's a lot of questions, so I'll answer them one by one. First thing, if I have to describe my journey and my struggle to be the third runner-up, so the journey and the struggle was to win it. And I would say that I can keep on going, but I feel that people have kind of lived that with me because we were in a pandemic just a year ago, and my training happened during the pandemic virtually. There was a lockdown, so we couldn't get things on time. I got my finale outfit just like an hour before I would leave. And I myself contracted COVID. So just a week before I left for my pageant, I was suffering from COVID. And after that, I was suffering from exhaustion, but I never had the time to really relax and to, prep myself like that. So I feel, and even to leave for the competition, actually my flight was booked on the 5th, but there was a lockdown that was going to happen. So I just escaped on the 29th, 30th to be in America, to reach America in the first place. So it has been a completely different journey, very adventurous, at the same time, very challenging journey. I don't think anybody can go through what I went through. I will not be able to explain it. But that brought a lot of humility into my journey representing India, because, India in a way is also like that. We go through so much in our daily life, even with the COVID situation, and yet you see every Indian trying to give it their best. They have a lot of strength in them, and they're trying to make things work. So even after people like I had people who are going through COVID, who had lost their parents to it, who had lost their loved ones to it, message me and say that you're the only source of hope for us during this time. So when you have that kind of responsibility on your shoulders, you want to do your best. Do I regret it? Not at all. Because, even before I left, Lara Datta ma'am, she told me that, you can only have your performance in your hands. What happens to you is not in your hands. So you do your best. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, did everything that I could for my country.
So the next question is, how do you see the current pandemic situation? And lot many stars have stepped up to raise funds for a good cause. So if you would want to do something, what would be your take?
So I have raised causes the previous year, and even before I was leaving, we were raising a cause for the female farmers, so that we can empower them right now to raise their livelihoods, to kind of grow more food and, basically help them raise their livelihoods so that they can support themselves during this time of crisis. And right now, I feel that it's important for me to help locally in the way that I can using this platform, not only by raising funds, but by connecting people. I don't mind even going out myself to collect necessities for an old couple, somebody who cannot, get them themselves. I don't feel that any work is small or big. And I am not somebody who will passively start a fund. I feel inactive. I feel like active participation is also important at a time like this.
Right. So, if you have any interest in acting or Bollywood or something like that, like if you would like to go ahead with acting, just like Aishwarya ma'am or Susmita ma'am has been there and they've achieved a lot, they've got a lot of stardom. So, would you want to go to Bollywood for some, like, if you have
Everybody
interest?
has been asking me that question, like, is Bollywood like being in the entertainment industry, this is something that comes very naturally, regardless you're in a pageant, you're basically representing India in pageant or not. So it's not because of pageantry I would want to go into acting. This is a part of my job. I am also interested in starting a business of my own, having my own agricultural business, maybe further down the line getting into politics, because I'm just 22 right now. So I'm open to a lot more adventure, and I don't like to limit myself. But I also want to kind of give an example to people that you don't have to be one particular thing. Because even when you talk about Sushmita, even if she's an actress, today she's also an entrepreneur. She has her own line of jewelry. Lara Datta ma'am, even if she's, she's an incredible person in entertainment, at the same time, she has her own cosmetic brand, a sanitization brand called Aries. So I think women are multidimensional, and I would want to be many things at one time. Do you watch pageants, Bhavna?
I do actually did miss this one. I was actually yeah, but I do watch them. I've been following. I mean, Priyanka Chopra is a favorite of mine, so I really like her
Okay.
and been
Okay.
following.
Do you have any other Miss
Yeah,
India universe that you've spoken to?
not really. You're the first one I'm speaking to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, wanted to know how is your experience? How was your experience representing India at an international level to a beauty pageant? What? How was your experience?
I think it was a life-changing experience representing your country. It's a moment of pride,
Mm-hmm.
which is, even if you have a lot of responsibility, it's something that you are very excited to carry. And this time was very
Mm-hmm.
special for me because of what my country was going through. I remember every day that I would get up and go through social media, I would see posts of how there was like a mass cremation in India, and people were talking about it internationally. Also, people
Mm-hmm.
were talking about India. So anybody who would come to meet me, they would say,
Mm-hmm.
"I'm so sorry this is happening to your country. I'm so sorry people are suffering, people are dying." And I kept on reminding them, yes, this is the truth, that people are suffering and dying, but also look at this part of India where people are coming together and trying to fight the virus single-handedly. They don't need a particular authority to do that. They're doing that in a very communal level. And I think even you have seen how people have come together, use their social media. If you've been a part of
Mm-hmm.
it, people were sharing, okay, you need oxygen cylinders, so people were coming forward to say that I have it. you know
Yeah, it's all over these days. All over, people are just sharing the links and everything. So yeah. Okay. And you are the inspiration to all these little girls who dream of winning the crown someday. And if there is some message that you would want to send out to them to inspire them in such field.
I want to dedicate my journey. It's not been the most perfect journey, and I'm happy about it. That there hasn't been anything perfect about me. First of all, either my journey. I've seen a lot of obstacles, a lot of struggles. I just hope people and young girls see that, and they have that strength that no matter what happens in their life, they have the power to just go on. And I must be talking through your
Mm-hmm.
channel, talking to some Miss Universe out there who will help us win our crown
Mm-hmm.
at Miss Universe. I have
Mm-hmm.
complete faith in every young girl. I feel every young girl has immense
Mm-hmm.
possibilities, even with or without the crown. I think they're powerful
Mm-hmm.
with or without the crown, and they should follow their dreams.
Wow. Such an inspiring line for such girls. Thank you. And so just tell us about your habits. What all habits you have got, and what do you like to do in free time?
What are all habits I've got? Like good habits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Um, I get up. Not a lot of people know I get up actually at 4:30. I can't sleep
mm-hmm.
more than that. When I get up at
Okay.
4:30, I like to meditate, like to exercise at
Mm-hmm.
that moment, and I read a lot
Mm-hmm.
of books. I have a lot of books, and even in college, I used to spend a lot of time in the library. I didn't have many friends, but I
Mm-hmm.
had many books. I
Mm-hmm.
love playing badminton. I
Okay.
enjoy expressing myself through dancing. And I actually came to
Mm-hmm.
Bombay to become a dancing doctor because I wanted to pursue
Okay.
medicine and also be a
Mm-hmm.
dancer, but that worked out, and
Mm-hmm.
I got into business administration and become a model and now do pageantry. So I think my life has been a
Mm-hmm.
uh, you know complete different journey than what I had planned it to be.
Okay. All right. So it turns out to be good. Like things are going good for you.
Turn out to be best. Sometimes when things don't go your way and according to the way you planned, it's always the best that happens.
Yes. So, would you want to say a message to the people of India amid this tough time, the pandemic times, when people are looking for hope, positivity, and all? So, would you want to say a message?
Absolutely, Bhavna. I would want to, um, give my love to people at this moment. I feel that they're going through so much. It's not easy to lose a loved one. I cannot imagine the kind of pain that people have gone through in the past month to look at a loved one pass in front of them, struggle and pass in front of them just because they didn't have oxygen cylinders. For families to be worried because they have lost jobs, they have lost the only earning member of the family. There can be nothing that I could say that could take away the pain, but I just want to give a lot of love to them and for them to know that they are in my prayers.
बहिणाबाईंची जात्यावरची ओवी म्हणजे